What's good? What's good? It's a conscious one. I'm back at it. Please, I want you guys to tell me what you think about my videos. Like, subscribe, comment. Follow me on Instagram at Antoine GG underscore the label. Antoine GG underscore the label. Okay. Now today I want to talk about really quick 7 spiritual practices to get yourself mentally going. Whether it's in the morning, most likely do this in the morning. This is more like a morning thing to get yourself going, but you can do this at any time of the day. But these are 7 things I want you guys to do every day to get yourself on a spiritual awakening, to get yourself on a physical awakening and everything. You know what I'm saying? Okay, reading. Reading is very, very essential. Every day you should be reading something, whether it's a newspaper or reading something at school, or just reading notes, or reading something. Reading period, it stimulates the brain, and that's something we need every day. So always read something. Now, me personally, I like to read uplifting things. I like to read conscious things, things about awareness, about awakening. So look into that. Find out what kind of books you like. Always look into reading stuff. Always looking into reading. Read whatever you can read. Try to understand different things, and if you can't, get someone to read it to you, or get audio books. But always have something that's teaching you something in your brain to help you to learn and to continue to evolve and program yourself to be a better person. Okay. I personally don't do yoga all the time, but I've practiced yoga and I've practiced different breathing techniques, as in mantras. These are all good things to help you vibrate high, to get yourself on a good frequency, and it's all good for the brain and the activation of the first eye, the pineal gland, the hypothalamus in the brain. So it's pretty good as you do yogas. It's very good for the body, the mind, the spirit, to get yourself in a very good space, mentally, physically, and spiritually. Get yourself in a good space and be able to do whatever you want to do. And that's number 2 right there. The simple art of breathing and stretching. The simple art of breathing and stretching is part of yoga. Stretching is going to get your muscles, your veins, your blood flowing throughout your body, and get yourself in the right mindset and the right body set too. So that way, when you sit down, you sit comfortable, or when you land down, you land down comfortably. Your body's fully relaxed. Your body's not tense and so up, and you can't really relax your muscles, and you can't relax your brain. You can't relax your thoughts. So there's a very, very valuable thing with breathing and stretching. So every day you should breathe in. You should be watching how you breathe in, different breathing techniques, mantras, or different types of different mantras. You have mantras for chakras. You have different mantras, so look into different mantras about that. Okay. Now number 3 is meditation. You should meditate at least 2 times a day for maybe at least 10 minutes apiece, depending on how far or how often you meditate. Myself, when I meditate like maybe 2 hours. Like I get into 2-hour sessions, but of course I wasn't always there. I had to start from the beginning. I had to start at 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I had to program my mind that meditation was important, and meditation is done when you get yourself to a state of being where complete silence, and you can control your thoughts, so you're not thinking about so much stuff, and you can slow down your thought wave. And a good thing this does, it helps out with clarity. It gives you mental clarity. Meditation gives you mental clarity throughout your day. So that's why meditation is very, very good. Meditation, like I said, is 10 minutes, at least 2 times a day, but 1 time a day is good. We have busy lives, things going on, so do what you can do and stick to that. Meditation is very good for clearing the mind up and clearing up your space, and it helps with blood flow. It helps with the blood flow in the body. Okay. Now, number 4 out of my 7 things is visualization. Okay. Visualization and imagining what you want. You know, always visualizing what you want and not what you don't want. So always, when you meditate, you visualize what you want, but you can separately, alone, just visualize with your eyes open or your eyes closed. You can actually be doing all type of different stuff, and you still can be visualizing what you want, your intentions, what you want to happen at work today, what you want to happen when you get out of the shower, what kind of food you want to cook. You can always be visualizing what you're doing and what you want to do. So you should very good visualizing yourself going within. Close your eyes and visualize yourself going within. That's a very, very powerful thing. And you can ask yourself about any question. You can ask yourself any question, give yourself the space and bridge the gap to receive answers. But you can ask yourself anything. Visualize your ancestors in the morning. Visualize your ancestors, those that died, those that still live with you. They still live inside of you in your DNA and your genetics. And as part of also visualizing where you are right now. You know what happened in the past with your ancestors, or what happened with you the past couple of days, or where you at now, and visualizing on what you want to call in the future. Okay, so like I said, number 4 is visualization. All right.
Ask Eddie.
Communicating with your higher self. You should always communicate with your higher self. It's not talking to yourself, because you can only talk to yourself. Anytime you're talking, even talking to somebody else, you're still talking to yourself, because your subconscious mind is always listening and recording what you're saying. So always speak to yourself. Speak affirmations to yourself. Communicate with yourself. Communicate with deities that live within you. Create entities that live within your mind and that lives within you. Your heart is an entity. Your lungs, your breathing is an entity. All these are entities that are attributes of yourself. So always have these things in mind of what you're visualizing, and when you're communicating to your higher self, you know what I'm saying, or you're praying to your higher self, or to your spiritual guides, or your archangels, or you call things out to the universe or the omniverse. Always be specific on what you're doing and communicate that every day. That's how you should do every day. You should communicate with your higher self every day on all kind of planes. Tell yourself that I'm healthy, I'm smart, I'm in the right place at the right time. My plans are working, my goals are working. Everything I'm doing is for a better and greater cause. I am spirit. I am more than a physical body. These are things you should always be saying to yourself, because your subconscious mind, like I said, is always listening. Okay. Now, the next thing is thankfulness. Thankfulness is linked to physical and spiritual and mental. Giving thanks to yourself, giving thanks to others will help you to be in a good frequency, good energy, so people can want to be around you. People can see you as someone that's loving, caring, compassionate, has empathy, trustworthy, reliable. So you always want to make sure that you're showing thankfulness. Now, it's a very powerful tool to show thankfulness to yourself, to the universe, to your higher self, to your conscious mind, your subconscious mind, your ancestors. Gratefulness, thankfulness, and just having that heart chakra fully open. Have your heart chakra fully open for your higher self, your purpose and your higher self, and for humanity, for people, for all the beings, and also for not humanity. Having love for your spirit, which is not humanity. You know what I'm saying? So practice thankfulness. That's nothing with affirmations. I am grateful. I am thankful. I am grateful. I am positive light. I am good energy. I am thankful to have a home. I'm thankful to have food. I'm thankful that people love me. I'm thankful that I love myself. I'm thankful that I know thyself. Thankfulness is a very, very powerful tool, and it's something you should do every day, all day. Control your mind on what you want to think about, and every day, all day, you should be giving yourself thankful. Thanks to have strong legs. Thanks to have a good heart. Thanks to have eyes. You know, don't not take anything for granted. Always be thankful for what you got and what you're doing, okay? Now, to go ahead and wrap it up, number seven is exercise. Exercise. Always exercise. You can do exercise 3 to 4 minutes a day. Walk to work, walk from work, walk at work, walk around your house, walk around your neighborhood. Always get exercise. Exercise is good for you. Like I say, mentally, physically, and spiritually, exercise is good for you. It's good for the brain. And when you exercise, it's a very good tool to do. Activate your pineal gland, tapping on your first eye, 2 to 3 minutes. Consciously thinking about your pineal gland, thinking about your chakras, thinking about aligning yourself up with your higher self. This is all part of visualization, exercise, yoga, meditation, thankfulness, all these things tie in together. So now from the beginning, all 7 things I want you to do every day. These 7 things you should be doing every day to make yourself a better person. And it's personally helped me to be a better person. And I know these things work. I know these things work. Okay, like I said, number 1, you always want to make sure that you're reading. You're always reading. You always have some type of reading thing going on in your mind to vibrate the left and the right brain. Not just the left brain, not the logic or rational, but the left and the right brain. Yoga is a very good tool for breathing and stretching. That's number 2. Number 3, you have meditation, which is very good for the mind, body, and spirit. Meditation should be done 2 times a day, 10 minutes in the morning, 10 minutes at night is very good. And continue to gradually grow yourself over time. Give yourself a break sometimes, but you always want to grow in your meditation and get to an hour, get to 30 minutes, get to what meditation is. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't even bother you anymore. Meditation is just something you do. It becomes natural, okay? Visualization, visualizing on what you want, your intentions, and your imagination is how you create your reality. So if you're not visualizing what you want, then I can see why you're not happy and you don't have what you want. Like I said, visualize your intentions, the people you want around you, what you want to call in, visualize the grades you want to make in school, visualize how many views you want to get on Instagram, visualize the good food you want to eat, visualize the life you want, visualize the life you want. Communicating with your higher self, communicating with deities and entities. Communicating with deities and entities, communicating with your subconscious and your conscious mind is a very, very powerful tool to keep yourself going in this life, to keep yourself going and focused. Now, thankfulness, always giving thanks to yourself, to your ancestors, to your physical self, your spiritual self, giving thanks to others, giving thanks for what you have, and not focusing on what you do not have. Do not focus any energy on what you do not have. All your energy goes for what serves you. Everything you do serves you. Make sure of that. All right. And like I said, go for a walk. Always walk. I try to get exercise at least 3 times a week where I go running, maybe 15, 20 minutes, getting some sunlight, getting some sun in my body, activate my melanin. And I'm always going to be walking around doing different things. And I make sure I get exercise. In all things that I do, I'm building exercise up. So that's the video for today. Those are my 7 things I want you guys to practice on doing every day to help yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually, okay? Thank you, guys. I want you guys to like, subscribe to my comments, my videos. You can follow me on Instagram, Facebook. The link is at the bottom. I got GG shirts. Please call me or email me. I have all sizes. And please let me know what you want to have more videos about. And I'd like you guys to continue to subscribing. Like I said, go subscribe to YouTube. Get you a YouTube account. Get you an iTunes account. Get you a Spotify account. Follow your dreams. Follow your goals, your ambitions. Trust yourself. Love yourself. And protect yourself. Protect yourself. Physically, mentally, and spiritually. And psychologically. Protect yourself on all planes, dimensions you could possibly think about. Okay? I'll see you guys soon. Thank you.